Alrighty then, guys. So I'm going to demonstrate how I would like you to shade your Frankenstein images. I only have an HB and an ebony. Remember, HB is the number 2 pencil. Ebony is pretty dark. So Mr. Frankenstein here is only 2 values. If we look over, well, we have technically 3 because we have white highlight, we have a mid-tone gray, and then a dark black. So only 3 values. If it helps you to think numerically, you do have these numbers. I usually think of 1 as the whitest, but in this situation, 1 is the darkest, 2 is the gray, and then you leave the white paper where there's no numbers. If that one helps you, it's there. If not, for me, I just need this. Another thing that might help you, if you do like the numbers, you might write them down really lightly here so you can think about where they go and what you're doing. I don't need to do that, but you might find it beneficial. All right, so when you shade, we're gonna just focus at first on these light gray or medium gray spaces at his hairline or forehead. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Try to go super slow. Okay? That way you're not getting a bunch of white paper. I think I've been showing you guys too fast because I have the muscle memory and ability to do it fast. You guys need to slow down so you can build that muscle memory. Okay? So, and remember, you're doing ovals and you're using the side of your pencil, not the point. You're not scribbling. You're not having a bunch of white paper show through. Now, when I look back at my reference, this shape right here is darker. So I'm going to get the ebony, and I'm going to go ahead and press. A little bit harder. It might benefit you to work in those light layers. And if you want it to look nicer, try and shade the same kind of value as those gray edges, and with your darker shapes, take that gray out. Just extend the darker color. And if you need to fill it in, that's fine. Just try and feather it so all of your marks blend together. So look, I've got little white pieces of paper in here. No good, right? Now, I can turn my paper because it's more comfortable for me to shade in that direction. And I'm just going to go over in a lighter layer, might draw around that edge of that shape, and then shade up in and around it. Again, I've started going too fast. I want you guys to go slowly. Slowly. Go slow, work in layers. And I am holding my pencil a little bit more like when we write. If that's going to cause you to scribble, don't do it. Flip it around. Hold it from the back end. Work in those oval values. And you're going to need to I would take breaks between the two. You're going to get really tired if you do the darker one. Your fingers are going to get tired if you just do that solid. That being said, if you got some strong fingers and you want to just do the dark first to give yourself an idea of what is happening in the image, that's okay, but I recommend switching just because you're going to need you're going to need the break. But all of these organic shapes are going to come together to create an illusion of Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein's monster, who we tend to call Frankenstein. All right. Thank you guys. I'm going to try to make a time lapse where it goes a little bit faster so you can see how it looks in the end.